guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a job update. So if you haven't watched my previous video, which was like 2 months ago, I know I've been away, but I have some explaining to do, which will come in a different video. But today's video is going to be a update on my job. If you haven't watched the last video, I just got a new job, a new big girl job after graduating college as a teacher's assistant at a Head Start school between the ages of 3 and 4-year-old children. And I just wanted to give you guys an update because I do want to incorporate like my career into my YouTube channel, just in case somebody else is trying to pursue the same career as me. So a lot has transpired since the time I started working at this job to now, which was like 2 to 3 months already. So time is going by quick. But yeah, a lot has transpired, not just, you know, with the job, but just my personal life as well, which is why I haven't been uploading a lot. And I need to get back on track. It's just a lot of things was happening at once. Got accepted to another college, got a job after graduating college. Now I have another job, which I am an entrepreneur, but that'll come in a different video. But I just been doing my little thing. But you know, with the YouTube, I gotta, you know, keep it moving again. Yeah, in today's video I'm going to be doing a little update on my teaching assistant job at this Head Start school, just to give you guys a little update, some pros, some cons that I have seen so far. And if anybody is trying to get into this field like me, this is the channel that I would want you to come to if you're like, if you need answers, if you have questions, or whatever the case may be. Because I do want to incorporate like my careers into my YouTube channel in case like somebody else is trying to go into this field. And teaching is not my career. Well, it is, but like being in a classroom is not like my career job that I'm going for. My dream career is to be a pediatric speech pathologist, so be a speech therapist to young children. But I felt like being a teacher's assistant right now would be just a start to me working with children, basically. And I see a lot of kids do need services when it comes down to speech and language, so I do want to go further into that job career. So yeah, I started working at this job. I started my job in September, and it's November something right now, the middle of November. But throughout these 2 to almost 3 months, I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot. You know, working in the school, this is my first time. I worked with children before, but it wasn't like a school setting. It was mostly like a center or, you know, like a seasonal type of thing. But this is a full-time. This is a big girl job, you know what I mean? So let me get comfortable. So far, overall, just a general statement, I do love my job, even though it can get hectic at sometimes. But I mean, these are children, these are babies, well, not babies, but like 3 to 4 year olds. These are little babies to me. You know, so it's a lot that goes into it, and a lot that you have to keep on, you know, keep things on top of. But overall, I love it. Like, I love working with children, and a lot of my coworkers are mad stressed, and it is a stressful job. Don't get me wrong, it's a stressful job, but it's how you make it. You know, I want to be that fun type of teacher who, you know, the kids are comfortable with. I want the kids to, you know, if they have any problems, they can come to me. I don't want them to be like, oh, I don't like that teacher because whatever the case may be. I don't want to be that type of teacher. I want to be like the nice, cool, you know, laid back, calm type of teacher. If you need something, I want to be there to, you know, hear you out. And these are children, so they have feelings just like us. You know, they want to talk to somebody. I mean, sometimes they don't get me wrong. Sometimes children that age just want to be to themselves. They just don't, you know, want to associate with nobody, and that's fine. They're shy, but I want to be the teacher who, you know, makes all kids comfortable. Try to take things lightly with the kids, not too much, because the classroom that I work in is very, very, very hectic. The children that I work with has 3 teachers, 2 of my co-workers and me. It's a lot. Like, the children, it's altogether is 14 children, and they placed me into that classroom because it was a lot going on. So that class needs 3 teachers because that's how crazy it can get. Technically, I'm kind of like a floater, because sometimes, since there's 3 teachers in that classroom, if they don't have nobody else for a different classroom, they'll ask me to, you know, substitute or whatever the case may be. But from the other classes I have seen so far, my class is very, very hectic. So you have to be on top of them 24/7. So a lot of parents since I've been working there, I have seen a lot of parents very in denial about their child. I've seen a lot of parents, you know, fuss, and I get it. Like, parents are very overprotective over their child, but the certain things that parents be fussing over about is just like, you know, it's not like that. For example, because this is the beginning of the school year, a lot of these kids are new. Some of them have been there since they was 3, but when you're in a classroom as a teacher, certain things that you see a child may do, you might want to bring it to the parents, you know, like, this is what your child is doing. These signs you may want to take to a professional or whatever the case may be. But you got parents, no, my child is not this, my child is not that, my child is not da, 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 da. And it's not like we're trying to diagnose your child. We're just saying, like, you might want to bring this to a professional because these are the signs that we see. And just because as a parent you may not see the signs in your household, but it could show in a different environment like a classroom. So yeah, I've learned a lot. Even though it's been like 2 to 3 months, I've learned a lot when it comes down to dealing with 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds. From patience, which I always had, because when I say the disrespect is ridiculous, these kids have no chill. They see things at home or wherever they be at, and it travels with them, and it's just very bad. Like, these kids curse all the time, and they're children, so they pick up on these things and they don't really know the meaning of it, and they just say it. And sometimes, you know, at this age, kids can easily be manipulated. They can easily, you know, take in information, even if they don't know exactly what it means, but they take it in and they voice it out later or whatever the case may be. But yeah, a lot of these kids are very disrespectful. They say things that they shouldn't be saying. Besides curse words, I've heard some things that these kids says, and I'm like, but other than that, I've learned a lot when it comes down to working with children from these ages, 3 to 4, because this is my first time working with such a young group of children, such a young age group of children, because I work with elementary, but you know, it's different. Elementary and Head Start is totally different. So I've learned a lot, and I can definitely say, even though certain times it can get like very crazy in the classroom or with parents, I still love this job. I still want to work with children. In the classroom forever? No. But to work with children 101, that's my goal. And being a speech pathologist is gonna come soon because I go back to school. Okay, but like I was saying, I go back to school soon for speech therapist or speech pathology, whatever you want to call it, is the same thing. But I'm going back to school for that, and I'm really excited because I do want to work one-on-one with children. I do not see myself being in a classroom forever, maybe a few years, but not forever. You know, like, a classroom environment is not for me, even though I love it, but just for temporarily. It's about to get dark. Like, I don't know about y'all, but daylight savings have hit differently this year for me. I don't know why, but it's only like 4 right now, and it's getting dark, and I'm getting tired. I don't know. Like daylight savings have been like this for years, but not like the melatonin in it is kind of crazy because I've been tired. So it's not even 4 o'clock. It is 3:45 and it's already sunsetting. Like, yeah, so that's my little update on my job. I'm going to give a more like a in-depth update on where I've been with my 2 jobs and that type of stuff, but that'll be in a different video. And yeah, so I can say that I'm back on YouTube because I'm here. I'm here. So yeah, that's the end of my video, my little update video on my job. Okay, so I'm back. My storage is going so low, that's why the video cut off. But that's basically the end of this video. And daylight savings is really kicking my butt right now because, like, why is the sun going down at 3:50? So that was the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're on the journey like I am of being in the education field, then definitely subscribe to my channel. And if you're not, definitely subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for watching so much. But yeah, so that's the end, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna do another update video of like life in general between this job, entrepreneurship, school, all of that. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.